Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. The action has already started. He's picked his way through. And the pass is intercepted. Shot could be... Saka! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And that is expertly dealt with. It's Perez! And he nearly went all the way.
Perez can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Corner number 2 then. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. White is there, and he can pick it up. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
He would be the obvious... Gabriel Jesus! Yamal. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Ball's gone out of play. Up towards the front line. Well timed, excellent interception. Ljungberg. Saka. Oh, and he's through the middle. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Vieira. White. Rafinha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. He has found the way through. He's in a good position here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Araujo has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. That is good alertness. Pedri.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he welcomes it in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Havertz.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And that could set him on his way.
Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And it's Perez.
Gabriel Jesus.
Pedri. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Saka. Oh, good-looking ball. Rafinha. Vieira with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Araujo and Balde. It's a good spell of possession, this, and the shot's on here. No, it's not getting there. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Yamal. He won't be happy with that one. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, well played, well played. Yamal. Now it's Lewandowski. Pinches it off him.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And that's put paid to a promising move. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Great work on the overlap. And that's been repelled. Havertz. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's half-time here. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So your views on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Real chance! He's scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home was brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's not got that quite right. Lewandowski. Now it's Rafinha. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gabriel Jesus.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's played him through. That is a brilliant interception. Guardiola.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Out to the right. Back into the middle. Shapes to shoot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And he was quick to react. Saka. Gabriel Jesus. No way through. And here's Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. Ljungberg! Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That has been cut
The
short.
attendance for this match was 60,179.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Ljungberg. And here's Jesus. It's Gabriel Jesus! Oh, that was no routine save.
Gabriel Jesus is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 3 coming up. Climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Guardiola. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Looking for the run. And it's Perez.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's fabulous. But he's made sure that's not getting through.
Arsenal are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Gabriel Jesus might just make this. Gabriel Jesus. Perez. Gavi. Played out towards the right wing. Gets a good foot in there. Barcelona are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Havertz. A corner it is then.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Arsenal get their fourth corner.
Number 10, Gabriel Jesus. Number 3, William Saliba. Coming on the field, number 6, Erdegaard. Number 21, Trossard.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Araujo. Balde. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And it's Lewandowski. Taken back almost at once. Oh, this looks sharp. Ferran Torres. Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Ferran Torres. Gavi. Cleared without complication. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Saka. Ljungberg. Has a goal! And it's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 2.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and
11,
maybe even the keeper.
Perez. Coming on the field,
Oh, well
number
played.
8, Wilshere.
5 minutes to add. Ljungberg.
Substitution.
Martinelli.
There will be 5 minutes added.
Erdegaard. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ferran Torres. Balde. That's a sharp pass. Rivaldo. Hits one! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So that's it. It is all over. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us
Just a quick
tonight.
announcement.
A
It is
very
now
good
time
evening
for
to
our
one and
special
all.
lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.